Teen mom Mackenzie McKee stuns in 30-week twin pics. Teen mom. The next chapter star Mackenzie McKee is stunning in her 30-week twin photos. Alongside her fiancé, Kizanio Hall, they did a beachy maternity shoot, and Mackenzie was perfection. Keep reading for more details. Mackenzie McKee stuns in 30-week twin pics. Teen mom fans have watched Mackenzie McKee grow up right before their very eyes. She welcomed 3 children with her ex-husband, Josh McKee, and was done having babies. Then she met Kizanio Hall, and the two fell in love. He helped to raise her kids as Josh was absent but wanted ones of his own. So Mackenzie went to see what could be done as she had her tubes tied after her 3rd delivery. Her pregnancies had been rough, and she is also diabetic, so that was the best decision at the time. The doctor felt that she and Kizanio would have more success doing IVF, so they moved forward with that. They implanted 2 embryos, and Mackenzie eventually revealed she was expecting twins. She also did a huge gender reveal for her family, which was supposed to be featured on the May 8th episode of Teen Mom. However, that never happened, but what did go on was that Mackenzie and Kizanio did a beautiful maternity shoot. It was very mermaid/beach vibes, much like a previous shoot the couple did. She bared her belly while a shirtless Kizanio kissed her head and rubbed her stomach. In one snap, she had cold flecks on her growing bump. Mackenzie McKee was the most stunning pregnant woman at 30 weeks along. She noted how shocked she was that her body was growing 2 humans inside of her. More so, she wanted to know how long other twin mothers carried their babies for. She is likely preparing for labor at any time, as her other 3 came early. This has been a very unexpected yet beautiful journey for the couple, and she is more than embracing her ever-changing body. Fans and followers soon shared their birthing stories with the mom-to-be. A beautiful time. For Mackenzie McKee and Kizanio Hall, this is a very beautiful time in their lives. The teen mom couple has just 2 more episodes this season, and the show is on an indefinite hiatus. Therefore, their story may no longer be watched on television, but they likely can be followed on social media no matter what happens. People complimented Mackenzie and sent their best wishes for a safe and healthy delivery. It was clear that everyone was looking forward to this next chapter in Mackenzie's life. What do you think of her maternity photos, and are you blown away by how beautiful she looks? In a world where reality television stars often fade into the background after their time in the spotlight, teen mom alum Mackenzie McKee is doing the opposite, shining brighter than ever as she approaches the final stretch of her twin pregnancy. At 30 weeks, Mackenzie stunned her fans and followers with a breathtaking series of maternity photos that celebrated not only her growing belly, but also her resilience, her joy, and her evolving identity as a mother. Draped in soft, ethereal fabrics that hugged her curves and accentuated the round beauty of her belly, Mackenzie looked every bit the goddess in the sunlit shoot. With her blonde hair cascading in loose waves over her shoulders and a subtle shimmer on her cheekbones, she glowed, not just with pregnancy hormones, but with a deep inner light that spoke of transformation and peace. The photos, taken in a wildflower field at golden hour, featured Mackenzie barefoot, rounded to the earth, holding her stomach with both hands as if cradling the future itself. One image in particular captured hearts across social media. Mackenzie sitting on a blanket surrounded by tiny onesies labeled Baby A and Baby B, her eyes closed and a soft smile on her lips. The serenity was unmistakable. 30 weeks with these 2 miracles, she captioned the post on Instagram. "They kick in rhythm now. They keep me up at night. And they remind me that I'm stronger than I ever thought I was." Mackenzie's journey to this moment hasn't been without challenges. Fans of Teen Mom 3 and Teen Mom OG will remember her struggles. balancing young motherhood, living with type 1 diabetes, heartbreak, grief, and most recently, the end of her marriage to Josh McKee. But rather than allowing life to dim her spirit, Mackenzie has emerged as a beacon of strength and optimism. The twins, she said, are a sign of a new chapter. "When I found out I was pregnant with twins, I cried," she admitted in a recent interview. "Not because I was scared, but because I knew this was divine. These babies are healing me in ways I didn't know I needed." The father of the twins, a mystery man Mackenzie has kept mostly private, is reportedly a quiet supporter who has chosen to stay out of the limelight. While fans speculate, Mackenzie has kept the focus on her children and her own self-growth. She's been candid about therapy, journaling, and working with a doula to ensure a positive birth experience this time around. In one striking black and white maternity photo, Mackenzie is seen kneeling, both hands cradling her belly. A handwritten message scrawled across her bump in henna-style ink, "Worth the wait." It's a message that resonated with thousands of women who followed her journey since her teenage years. Support from fellow Teen Mom cast members came pouring in. Chelsea Hauska commented, "You're glowing, Mama. So happy for you." Meanwhile, Caitlin Baltiera wrote, "Twins, double the love. You're gonna rock this." Despite the excitement, Mackenzie has remained grounded in reality. In her Instagram stories, she shared behind-the-scenes clips of swollen ankles, cravings for jalapeno chips and peanut butter, and the unglamorous side of pregnancy insomnia. "It's not all flower fields and bump pics," she joked, "but it is all worth it." One moment of vulnerability struck a deep chord with fans. In a captioned photo showing her holding a framed photo of her late mother, Angie Dowthed, Mackenzie wrote, "I know you're watching over us, Mom. I see you in every sunrise, feel you in every kick. These babies will know your name." Angie, who passed away in 2019 after a brave battle with cancer, was Mackenzie's rock. Her spirit seems to live on in the way Mackenzie is choosing to parent, with faith, strength, and unconditional love. And the excitement doesn't stop at the pregnancy itself. Mackenzie is also planning to launch a podcast later this year called Double the Joy, where she'll discuss everything from blended families to postpartum fitness, surviving grief, and learning to love again. "If I've learned anything," she said, "it's that our hardest seasons often lead to our biggest blessings." As Mackenzie enters her final trimester, fans are eagerly awaiting updates, nursery reveals, and of course, those precious baby names. While she's kept most details close to her chest, one thing's for certain: she's never been more radiant, more real, or more ready. The maternity shoot wasn't just a photo shoot, it was a declaration of survival, of rebirth, of claiming joy in a world that often wants to define young mothers by their mistakes rather than their victories. "I'm not just a teen mom anymore," Mackenzie said in a recent caption. "I'm a grown woman who's walked through fire and come out holding light. These babies are proof of that." And with each glowing photo and honest caption, she's reminding the world that motherhood, especially with twins on the way, isn't a setback. It's her superpower.